Hi everyone, this is ZPJ. Today I'm next to my Avalon 737-sp and I'm going to baby mod it. I'm going to change a part on it. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. My package from Amazon has arrived and I'm going to open it up and then I'm going to take out the part that I need for this particular modification, the baby mod. Okay. So this is what I need. Okay, so you can see clearly what that is. That's what you need to order. There are 6 of them. They come in a package of 6. We'll only need 1. Here we go. This is the part. This is the part. This is exactly what we need. Although the Avalon is a very wonderful channel strip microphone amp, the compressor that's built in there is soft, according to a lot of users, and not aggressive enough to give it the kind of punch, to give it the kind of character that they want to have. So we're going to replace the 50 volt capacitor, the capacitor rated 50 volts, to one that is rated 100 volts. That I just ordered from Amazon, and it's going to give, hopefully, it'll give this device that extra added punch, that extra added kick to make this channel strip a bit more usable. Again, it's a wonderful device, but it's not aggressive enough, so let's make this more aggressive, shall we? For this particular job, you will need the following tools: Phillips screwdriver. You will need some soldering flux paste. You will need a coil of solder. And you will need a soldering iron. Additionally, you'll need a small hexagonal key to remove the circuit panel inside the Avalon. I'm going to use my vintage U87 for a sound test, and I'm going to do one before and after to see the difference before and after the mod. It's just going to be a simple spoken test. So now I have the compression. So the compression here now is, as you can see, the meter is working. The meter is working. I have it set for slow release and fast attack, and I have the compressor on maximum, and you can see the meter is working. If I speak into it, it does what it's supposed to do, and if I turn off the compression, then the meter stops working. So there's not a lot of difference going on. There's not a lot of difference going on here. And if I just engage the compressor now, that's the difference. So I'm going to set the settings to the center, and then I'm going to go slow attack, fast release. And the compressor is set for max. As you can see, the meter is not doing much. And then, so maximum compression. Now I'm going fast attack, slow release. Hello, 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 hello. So this way it's hello, 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 hello. The meter is not doing much. Hello, 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 hello. Now it's working. Do you hear a difference? Hello, baby. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, baby. hello, hello, hello. And if I go back again to fast attack, slow release, hello, baby. And then ease off on the compression, hello, baby. Hello, baby. So put the threshold in the middle. Hello, baby. Not much going on there. There's not a lot of compression. Hello, baby. I have to crank the threshold to max. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, hello, hello. I want to say to you, is this wonderful news? Maximum compression. Hello, hello, hello. Well, that's with the current capacitor, the stock capacitor. Okay, first we got to make sure that the power is off, that everything's unplugged. And then we have these Phillips screws. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to remove. As I said before, we need a Phillips screwdriver to do that. So we'll just go ahead and remove all of them. Make sure you collect the screws all in one place. All right, now we're removing the last one after fast forwarding a bit. So as you can see, I've collected them. There are 12 of them here. And then now it's time to remove this metal plate. So I'll put that aside here. Okay, we'll put that here and then have a look inside. And the capacitor in question is, so here are the 4 tubes. The capacitor in question that we need to change is this one. And to remove, first we got to remove this panel. We need these two to remove. And actually for that, we'll need a different tool. So for the removal of this panel, you need a hex key. It's a hexagonal shape key. Put that in, and then we can remove that as such. Okay, we'll remove both of those. There are 2 washers here on the Allen screw. Make sure you keep track of them. Make sure you don't lose them. Make sure you memorize the positioning of this board, this little panel. You have to put it back the same way. This board is attached by 2 multi-pin connectors, so you want to simply just remove it as such. And it will dislodge. Here you go. See, those are the multi-pin connectors. And then that's the little capacitor here that we want to change there. So the capacitor in question that we need to remove is the smaller one, not the bigger one. So my finger was on it before. think it may have given you the impression that we need to remove this. We need to remove this one here, the little one of the two. And then what needs to happen is, so if we check the markings on it, this is a 50 volt capacitor, 50 volt capacitor. And the one that we are going to put in there instead is 100 volts. So as you can see, it's there it is, 100 volts. So that's what you want to replace it with. You want to replace that 50 volt one. And make sure you check the orientation of the markings again. So here, when we look at this board, there is a gray line there, the gray line, that's negative. And again here you have this black line, 0, that's negative. So there it is, 0. Here on this new one, 0 is negative. So you have to put it in the same way. So facing this blue structure, that gray strip, on this one it's the black strip. Okay, that's what we need to replace, that smaller one right here. When we turn over the unit, we can see there is soldering here, so these two need to be undone, and the capacitor, this one, needs to be pushed in from the other side and soldered and then cut. So these two are the ones that we want. Okay, yep. Now we need to plug in our soldering iron. Make sure that we can get it to heat up properly, and then wait till it heats up. Now we heat it up, remove the capacitor from the other side. So I'll hold the capacitor from the one side like this and heat it up from the other side and pull it out. I need 2 hands to do this, so I'm going to grab the capacitor with one hand like that, and I'm going to melt the solder and get it removed. It's getting a bit hot, so I'm going to use pliers to do this, and then let's heat this up and pull it out. Heat this up and pull it out like that. Okay, so we removed it. We removed it like that. Okay, good. Now we gotta solder it in there. Gotta get that solder melted and on there. Okay. Okay, now we gotta get it on the other one. Okay, that should do the trick. Hold on. Now we gotta cut the excess off. And that should do the trick. All right, we got this done. As you can see, the orientation, the black part, the 0 is facing this way towards that blue structure. It's put in, soldered in from this side, soldered in from the other side. Decent job. Now let's put it in the machine. All right, now we need to put the unit back as such. So we got to make sure that these connections are going in the right place. There we go. Okay. And now we got to make sure that these hexagonal screws are going in the right place. This one too. All right, fasten it. On both sides. There we go. And then put the panel back on as such. And voila, just put the screws in. And then we'll be on our way. So we'll put the screws back in. Same way as we had them before. All 12 of them. All right, we'll put in that last screw. That last screw is going in. And the unit is back together. All right, now the Avalon has the new capacitor inside. There it is in there. We're going to engage the compression now. There's no movement of the VU meter. It's a bit harsh. I'm speaking close to it. I got a cloth over it to stop plosives. And then I engage it, and then it doesn't, hello? Okay, it's responding. But if I put the attack on fast and the release slow, hello, and the compression maximum, hello, you got a lot more movement in the VU meter than you did before. So it goes much further. It's twice as much compression. Now if I ease off on the release, I mean to make it faster, and I slow down the attack, what happens? So fast release, slow attack. Is there anything going on? It seems to be a bit more responsive. So release, slow, fast attack, and then you got your level of compression. So I'm easing off on the compression. Now you don't have the VU meter moving as much. Still, the compressor is not wild, but it does start to make a bit more compression, and that is definitely visible on the VU meter. It's much more active. Now I'm easing off on the compression again, giving it more compression. It tends to make the mic very creamy. So the vintage U87 is becoming very, very creamy, very, very nice, and my voice is coming out really, really gentle. Well, I think there's a definite improvement. Or whether it's an improvement or not, it's up for you to decide. But there's much more going on in terms of compression than before. So, well, what do you think? Hello, 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 hello. More than you can imagine, that it's just for Avalon. Well, so this is it. What do you think, everyone? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Well, based on this little test, I'm not sure yet, but I'll put it through its paces, and I'll make sure I'll upload some videos with this new compressor in the Avalon 737. I'll put some songs in there and see how well it takes. For me, it definitely does give it a bit more useful compression. It takes away some of that harshness, just makes the input audio much more usable down the line. You won't need so many plugins to get things to that right ratio, and it sounds like it's recording ready. So LP ready, mastering ready. Well, again, ZPJ over and out. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If not, give it a thumbs down. In any case, I'm really hoping that you're going to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. ZPJ over and out.